No.
Howdy.
Do you have a link for me for the viewer, the player?
You could just use the multi-twitch if you want, but if you want, I can turn that on.
I can use the what? Sorry.
They're in SRL. Let me. Yeah, it's on now. It's the same one as before.
Okay, yeah, I still have that. It's gonna use that.
Looks like Solski's getting some practice with them. I didn't know the boomerang worked on Armos.
I did not know it does. Does that actually? Is that thing gonna die?
He got him. Learn something every day.
Alright. I mean, I don't know why you would ever do that. Good to know.
Arcade Pit Challenge coming up.
I'm excited for this one. It's gonna be really good. Like, holy shit, this is magic. He's practicing the silvers Armos fight, which is kind of an awkward one to me personally, but
Yeah, that one's the free one.
it's super easy, you know.
I got everything all set up. Korea has a really weird tracker on screen. I don't know. I assume that's a tracker. Like, it looks like cross products. We'll see, I guess.
Yeah, oh wait, what's that? Jesus Christ, that's an awkward one.
Well, they're starting on their own. I'm just gonna get loose estimates of what the time is according to SRL this time. Whenever an SRL room's there, I don't really need to do that. I want to get a bot in my Discord that runs like SRL does, because we run through Discord a lot. I think that would be neat.
I know the guys from Condor have one that does everything.
Oh yeah, I might talk to Elad.
Discord. Yeah, Elad, I'm pretty sure can help you with that. I know he's not the one in charge of the bot, but
I want the feature where it does what the Link to the Past randomizer one does, where it auto groups if you ask it to put you in a group. That way
yeah,
can,
that should be doable. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
and
I know the one for Condor guys creates rooms and everything too.
Wow, that kicks ass. This room creation's a pain. Anyway,
It makes
I would
Discord
want
rooms and everything, yeah.
count that. Yeah, curating rooms sucks. I can tell you from experience after creating 58 of them already.
Yeah, I know. I figure.
The way they change permissions on Discord, it's one by one. I have to go through every name one by one and tell it, yeah, this one's okay. Put them in.
Been so bad.
Would love to have a race bot, because my Discord's racing some random thing every Friday and Saturday night.
Yeah. It's certainly nifty to have. I think it's Mac and I want to say Inknon who are working on the bot. I'm pretty sure Elad can tell you who to talk to.
Got my own bot that does a lot of stuff, but sure could use that. Hey on everybody. Welcome to the race. You're right on time to see it start.
Let me share this real quick.
We have an open seed here. Bentizi and Solski versus Korea and Orphis. They are in a call together. They're sharing information with their team. We're starting.
Yeah, this is a good one. I'm excited for this.
This is the lower bracket game. Both of these teams have lost once each, so whoever loses this is going to be out.
I can't believe one of these teams is dropping out. These guys are good.
Yeah, lots of good players in both sides now. 3 Dark Links and 1 Zora.
I haven't seen too many.
Are we doing
Solski.
Yeah,
Solski is
Solski.
going to the He's going to Hooligan room.
I don't know this glitch well enough to do it, but apparently it's easy to learn. He's in there. He's got all that money. It's a good start.
Yeah,
That could come in
start.
handy. The ice
I'm
rod
sure
is on the woodcutter ledge.
Oh, that's a trolly one.
Yeah, that sucks.
Wouldn't be surprised to see an instant map check here. No.
Yeah, I don't have any seed information this time since they made
their own one. That's fine.
Yeah. The sword is in the sanctuary though, so it's not a bad start at all.
Yeah,
Already got a weapon.
I'm interested in Solskis and Ben's starts. He's gonna get the free bomb in the globe here.
Solski better watch it.
That's really close.
He's
getting that bomb, and
yeah.
Spooty does that usually too when we race, but they are all over the place.
I mean, he has the money to just buy bombs. I don't know what he took that risk for. The bug net in the racing game.
I don't think we're gonna see any of these guys get that.
Nah. I don't think it's a very handy item. It's not like
no, it's a lot more clutch in 2v2s because you run so often. So.
There's the 2 fairies in Ganon's tower that you can capture. That's like the only time I would use it if I were playing, probably, unless I was...
Meyer has tons of anti-fairy.
If you have
So
power,
it can
you
come
don't
in
really
clutch.
need the net.
No, that's
I feel
true.
like.
I'm really curious about Solskis and Ben's start. This is really unconventional. They're just all over the place. Booty and I usually start at House and Sanctuary and both work our way to Bukariko.
He had a bomb he could have used to get more bombs, but I think that would be a waste of time when you have money. He's just gonna end up buying bombs anyway. Looks like, but he's turning in his bottle.
Ooh, Cruyua finds... Wow. Hookshot on Cruyua, and Orphis finds the Moon Pearl on Bottle Vendor, which Solski is also going to come up on soon.
The banjo version of every song in the world is legit. I'll tell you right now.
It is pretty legit, yeah.
This guy's really good with his music. Moon Pearl on the Bottle Vendor.
Yep.
With Bookshot and Moon Pearl, we have a pretty good set of stuff here. We still need some things though.
Yeah, I expect, with an early hookshot, I kind of expect the flute soon, because it's going to just instantaneously get you to Death Mountain.
There's the
There's
hammer.
a hammer.
We find the power gloves and we're all set to do Dark World here. But Aghanim might be required anyway.
They definitely want to get into Dark World as fast as possible just
There
to
it
see...
is. Boots too, wow, what a cave.
Jesus. Power gloves, okay.
They got the boots, the gloves, the hammer all in one place, and the Moon Pearl right beside it. They can go into the Dark World if they want, and I think it's a good plan to split up that way.
It's a super good plan. They get the boots to go along with it too, which gives you access to Ice Rod as well. So just get into Dark World and see if T-Rock is a pendant or a crystal.
You want to know that right away.
Yep.
Because you can just figure out what dungeons you need to do, and his is on the list. It's very likely. It's like a 7 out of 10 chance that Aghanim's is required, basically.
Yep.
And that's annoying, but if it has to be done, then at least you know.
Yep.
And you're gonna need to find the lamp too, is what that means, because there's no getting around that for most players.
Yeah. Most people don't really know how to do the Aghanim rooms without the lamp, and that's fine because they're amongst the hardest in the game anyway, even if you know them.
Usually it's not so bad, because if Aghanim is required, usually that means you don't have Dark World access, so the lamp must be somewhere nice. In this case, it's not true. It could be any dang place. It could be a nightmare.
It could be in T-Rock, and then you gotta walk back and do Aghanim.
I've had that happen before.
Logically, even though I could see them just stumble through them somehow. If you have the fire rod, there's a lot of torches on the way up that you can use to try and light the place up.
It looks like Bentizi is heading into the Dark World through the woods.
Yes. I'd personally prefer a Hype Cave there, but it certainly both works. He's probably gonna plan on making his way to Hype Cave from there.
Yeah, both players on either side are on a call with their partner, sharing what they find, and they are both after Ganon, which means that they need 7 crystals minimum to win, and what they need to get those 7 crystals varies. We don't know for sure what they need just yet. I didn't see the map yet. There's the map. Oh god. Okay, Mire and Swamp are optional. Turtle Rock is. Aghanim is required. 8 dungeons on the menu minimum this time.
Yep.
They need the ice rod that you get as the single item reward from Aghanim, so they have to go kill Aghanim just for that piece of junk.
Yes. Now they're under. The good thing with the ice rod is they're like no pressure to get that as soon as possible, because it really is only required in one spot in the entire game. So they can just go places, wait until the lamp shows up eventually, and then do Aghanim.
Yeah, I would want to
do it last. It'd be a lot worse.
The warp is nice, but it's not that nice.
Yeah, the warp is nice.
It's not...
You don't want to do it last, but with what they have, they can do Thieves Town, they can go to Dark without the lamp if they want to.
Yep.
You know, and just check stuff out.
Well, that means only one dungeon in the Light World is optional. I'm not sure which one it is.
I don't think we've seen the map yet.
Doesn't really matter. I could see doing all 3 of those, honestly.
Yeah.
Anyway. Toski's got to watch it here, because these things could kill him in 1 hit from where he is.
I've seen a bunch of hits, too.
This time it's dangerous as heck. These guys are not messing around. He wants that heart.
Yeah.
Orphis also joining the Dark World here.
Bencheesy going with 4 hearts into Thieves Town. This is ballsy as hell. I wouldn't dare do that. He might just dip in and get...
Blind is scary, and... Oh, fairy in a bottle? Now I would think about clearing the dungeon.
Yeah, I feel a lot better now.
Master Sword is in the Thieves Town. Bencheesy already got it.
It is?
Apparently somebody saw Desert Palace having
yeah.
the red pendant.
Alright. Well, that's your best option in Light World, at least. That's the first Light World dungeon by a mile.
Turtle Rock is Crystal 5, which pretty much rules out the Bomb Fairy as a thing to do.
Yeah. You're not going to see a fat fairy with T, most likely.
Hopefully not, anyway. That would be extremely rude if it was.
T-Rock just locks so much, though.
Yeah. With 5 hearts and a fairy in a bottle, got a pretty standard blind fight, actually. That's about where I would feel safe. 9 hearts. If you can get through the dungeon with 9 hearts.
I also know that Bencheesy is very well, and you can actually make it so your blind fight is always the exact same.
Yeah.
Like you can actually seed the blind fight, so if you're well practiced, you can actually expect to do it on.
Yeah, those heads shoot in specific directions, so as long as you kill him in the right place, he doesn't move around too much. Doing the digging game instead of blinds.
That's fair enough. That's what I would have done. I would have just made my way towards Hype Cave.
20 cents is the prize.
Big 20.
Haven't seen any new items crop up since the Master Sword. Last one.
Nope.
Got that mushroom to turn in at some point.
I'm seeing a Dark Cave from Creo. Not the worst of choices. You kind of just go there and assume the lamp sits in like Eastern Palace and you can go up there anyway.
But when you're rocking the hook shot, mountain looks a lot better.
Yeah, and the hammer, so you can just go to Tower of Hera. It's really nice.
Yeah, he can do everything except for the item he can see.
No, we're gonna see. Solski's gonna walk on water. I love this. You swim into the fountain and you go for some reason.
Type cave, here it is.
So he's just gonna casually run over the water to Zora.
Bow.
Oh damn. Okay, they can do pod now.
Red sword too.
Orphis is gonna go straight to pod here.
Mirror shield.
And the mirror shield. Jesus
nice.
Christ.
Okay. Mirror shield isn't the end all save all, but it actually is a little helpful to have, especially early on. You can block all kinds of stuff. Titan Mitts up there on Spectacle Rock. Can't get it yet.
Nope, it's mirror blocked.
Those are some
It's good
good
to know where it
items.
is. It's good to know where it is, and since mitts open up so much, you know that the mirror is going to show up fairly soon too, so that's nice.
Yeah. They can get everywhere on the mountain pretty much except for up there where the Titan Mitts are, because you do have to have the mirror for that. It's locked up on both sides. Just Titan Mitts are really helpful. Orphis is going to go ahead and get rid of Aghanim, it looks like, or maybe he's doing escape. No one's done escape, I don't think.
Pretty sure Kryua did escape, so he knows where to go. I'm not really sure what he found though.
I think he did the back end, like you can bomb in the back and not have to worry about.
Coming up with a lot of items from Kryua here.
I just missed Blind's quote, and it was one I'd not seen before.
Damn it.
A Nova Skier.
We're gonna get 3 more chances.
What could it be?
Yeah, there he is. See, Bentisi is not breaking a sweat. Okay, maybe he's breaking a little bit of sweat. Never mind.
He got him, and he still has a fairy left.
Certainly nice saving that fairy for later though.
Yeah. Dying still takes a little bit of time even with the res. There was nothing in the East Mountain here.
Jesus. Oh, the hook shot, of course.
Yeah, you wanted that.
The hook shot was here.
That's actually optional for now. Not a big deal item at the moment.
No, it opens a lot though. You can get a Death Mountain, you kind of expect something to be on Death Mountain.
Not yet.
There's nothing here yet, yeah.
He still has 3 items to go.
Ooh, Korea not checking the island. Probably planning to do it when he comes back. Oh, I love this. We're seeing Solsky dip into Eastern Palace. He doesn't have the lamp, he doesn't have the... But Eastern just seems like such a high value location for me. I love Eastern Palace.
It won't be long until Solsky finds the bow, I imagine. He's on his way to it right now. Pretty obvious location. We might see a player doing Palace of Darkness soon, clearing that out.
Yep. Spent easy on the way to the bow, right? And Solsky is going to... Or he is in Eastern.
Yeah, I was surprised that Orphis didn't...
He's going to be a little bit annoyed. Yeah. I'm surprised Orphis didn't go to Pod, but maybe he figures, you know, with so many items lamp locked.
Yeah, that might be it. The lamp is giving a lot of players trouble. It's kind of hard to say if it's going to bother a player or not to have to do dark stuff.
Yeah, I don't think he minds doing dark rooms as much. It's more of a, okay, I don't have the lamp, so I shouldn't be here, and it's not as likely to have something good.
Yeah. Then Teezy's got the bow and the red sword.
Teezy about to find that bow, and then Solsky goes like, God, I'm in Eastern.
The half mana and the cape makes dark rooms a little less painful. Some of the annoying ones you can skip by. Not the most annoying ones though, I still hate that block in Mire.
Oh god, the dark room in Myers. It's probably the worst of the ones outside of Aghanim's Tower. It's just terrible.
Checking out the pyramid. And probably Catfish, maybe going around the right side.
It's always a good spot in Tooth. You can go to Catfish and Pyramid without being incredibly efficient.
Ben's gonna pick up that 6th heart.
I don't blame him.
So over here it cleared, it looks like the red cane was maybe up there. I didn't notice, but it's the item we see.
Kriya has the red cane. Yeah, it must have been in there. He didn't have it coming in.
That's handy, you're gonna need that.
Yep.
But not any rush on that either, it's a really minimal item.
He's going back to Spiral Cave. Really smart to do that after Tower Pharaoh, otherwise you gotta climb the mountain again. Is he gonna check the island? Yes.
Yeah, I think you should do that too. It's a pain.
Yeah.
These guys are always in the way. And he has the least hearts of anybody. Everyone else is rocking a pretty good amount. Free has only gotten one. And he might go down in Spiral Cave if he doesn't watch it.
God. That was close. You don't want to die there. You go back all the way to Old Man Cave. Oh, and the fairy.
Is
Okay,
the
we're good
stun
now.
item a fairy, or did he just get lucky? I guess it couldn't be the stun item here.
No, everything dies to the hookshot here. It's got. No, he got lucky.
I've had the stun
Oh,
item
there's
be a
Pod.
fairy before, and it ruled. It was so
There's
good.
Pod.
Yeah. Orpheus is going to go probably clear Eastern Palace. Don't see why he wouldn't. Unless he gets stuck
Probably,
in the
yeah.
dungeon. When you have the
Yeah,
right
he's probably
sword,
gonna clear it.
there's no challenge in Eastern Palace Dark. You can just spin on the guy.
Yep.
So they're needing whatever. They need the mirror, and both rods, and whatever medallion Total Rock uses, and probably the lamp. We know where the red cane is. Everyone needs to go pick that up. That's your items that we're looking for here. And Aghanim's going to require for the ice rod.
Kuya getting the heart from library. Not a bad choice when you have 4. I don't blame him.
We know where 2 of those 5 items are, but we can't get them yet.
Yeah, but the myths especially being locked by mirror is huge because you know the mirror can't be in too obscure of a spot.
The mirror's a nice item to have to look for because it unlocks a lot of stuff, so you don't have to search those places.
Yep.
Just one of those items that's kind of annoying to get early or late.
It's such a nice comfort item too, not having to save and quit out of Dark World every time.
Yeah. When they finally get it, they're just gonna have to keep in mind the something like 6 items that it unlocks by itself.
Yep. Solsky walking towards Hyrule Castle. I imagine we're gonna see our first. Oh, he's gonna go to Cross Room. Interesting. I can't do that path. I've never done it before. I don't think I would be able to. Surprised he would go there right now, because again, if you don't have the lamp, it's just a lot less likely for something to be here. And you could just knock that out together with Aghanim. For that chest, and it had a bunch of money.
He bailed out.
Yep.
There's
I
the
thought it was
mirror.
booby counting release. Oh, nice.
House of Darkness.
Oh, and in pod. In pod, that's nice.
So what we have here is that he's gonna probably do Dark House of Darkness. Looks like he's getting the 2 easy
Yeah.
chests. These are the free ones almost.
I know he's really good in terms of execution. I would be surprised to see him bail out here. I don't know. I didn't see what he got from that other chest. Probably some map, compass, big key.
Orpheus about to do regular Armos fight here. Shouldn't have any trouble with 8 hearts. It's a vanilla
He's got
fight.
the bow. He's got the bow. It's going to be really clean. I imagine he knows all the kills.
Yep. Clean or not good.
Ooh. Yeah, missed a quick kill on the last one, but still a really good armor fight. And Solsky's in the maze.
If you're fast enough, you can kill the
Oh, wait.
last one before he turns red and then save yourself a little bit of time, but
Yeah.
I miss a lot of shots with the regular arrows. I need to practice that one.
Then getting a red rupee out of the maze, making his way to the bottom right chest. That's a tricky one. Top left one is easy. Bottom right one, it's so easy to get lost on. Acing it though. It's another red rupee for his troubles. And it looked like big chest and Helmosaurus map and compass. So
Green
you can
team
just
is seeing
mirror
the
out.
mitts. Players are doing really well. It's only been about 20 minutes.
Yep. Solsky doing the only right thing to do now that he found that hook shot. He's gonna make his way to Death Mountain. He's gonna be as disappointed as Red Team was earlier.
Orphis is on his way past the darkness too. He's gonna find the mirror.
Yep.
You don't really need to go into the dark rooms to get the mirror where it is, so they want you to get it. It might lead to the lamp.
It might.
We still don't know what Turtle Rock's medallion is, but we've seen 2 of them. So odds are that we already have it.
Each team only having one though. I don't remember how obscure of a location those medallions are in, but they can get pretty trolly.
I didn't see either one of them get picked up. Honestly, I don't know where they got those. And he's almost done. He's in the stupid room. If he can finish this.
Oh, the turtle room, yeah. This is terrible.
He's looking in the dark for 6 turtles. If he can kill them, the door will open.
He's making great use of those sword beams, though, actually. That's really clever. He's shooting sword beams around to see where they get stuck and where they bounce off turtles.
So I hear you can flip the turtles and cast Ether if you have it.
Oh!
And that will kill them. Like, it won't freeze them, it will kill them for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of weird things that are just killed by Ether immediately.
He made it, looks like.
Yep.
If he had the fire rod, he could light that room up, but he doesn't have that either. Wishes he had that. Gonna have to find that still. It's locking up another dungeon. A Nova skier often jumps to conclusions. Is that it?
Yeah, that's the blind one. Seeing pretty standard Helmasaur fight here from Bentizi. This is honestly as nice as it gets. Helmasaur's gonna die to 2 spin attacks as well.
Well executed.
Yes.
23 minutes in and we already have a couple dungeons done and most of the items. This is going to be really fast if things keep up at this pace.
Oh, there's Bombos. Tower of Hera. Big chest. So green team has 2 medallions now.
Yeah, green team has a little bit of an edge here. They already know where the mirror is.
Mirror not as much of an advantage. Find it, but if Kruyua like were to do Northern Dark World right now or something, they'd have to do a backtrack.
He's using it to clear Eastern, which is a good call because he needs that dungeon. But at the same time, the mirror is his advantage right now, and if he goes and looks around with it, maybe he can find the item he's looking for. I bet it's on the mirror ledge.
Bit unfortunate that Solsky already dipped into this dungeon and wasted. Can't really expect your team to find a bow the second you reach the big chest.
Yeah.
We're gonna find the heart on Pyramid, gonna grab that. Honestly, in 2v2 you're so happy.
Still no lamp. The lamp has been extremely mean in my seeds.
I love this. Kruyua was about to go to Catfish, and then Orphis found the mirror, so he U-turns and goes to Pod. I love it.
If he could get himself some money, and he could in Eastern Palace, there might be enough in there. I can't remember exactly how much is in there, like 200 some. He could go to Zoro. But he doesn't have swimming yet, either.
Flipper is not necessarily required. because Swamp is a pendant and you can just fake Flipper twice. It's one of those seeds where you kind of don't want to find Flippers, because then Swamp is just not an option. Coming up on Armos on Bentisi here, and I'm pretty sure we saw already. Yeah, that's the Armos fight. Jeez.
Well, very well done.
Or if it's going to be the first with those mitts here. Bentisi, I imagine, is going to be the second one. He's going to check Quakefish.
That's the other thing that might be hiding the lamp. But,
yeah.
You know what? I guess not, because they shouldn't be on the mountain yet. That kind of rules out a lot of places.
Sure. That's true.
They're not supposed to have the Titan Mitt or anything else that they found up there, so not the Red Cane either. Which means that the lamp is not in Turtle Rock. It's not up there. Unless the flute shows up somewhere that they haven't checked yet.
No, but they didn't need the lamp to get the mirror.
They do need it to get the mitts, though.
Oh yeah, the lamp or the flute, to be fair, could also be somewhere.
Yep. The flute would have to be, and there's still a lot of places left to check, obviously. It's only been 27 minutes. They're really cruising.
Yep.
But at the same time, no matter how good you are, you can't check everywhere at once. They have not been to a bunch of dungeons. Like, I don't think we've seen Agnes Cave. We can't go into desert yet, but we haven't seen a couple other things.
I think we're coming up on our first Aghanim of the day.
That too. We need that stupid ice rod. Haven't done that yet.
Wait, what? Oh, Bentisi doesn't have the hook shot yet. Never mind.
Yeah, he's gonna want that. You do need the hook shot unless you know how to hover across a pit. It's not optional. That's the only way to make it optional. In this case, it might very well be optional, but only if you can do that. Very hard thing to pull off.
Oh yeah. Hovering is terrible.
Big key.
It's nice not sending you to the basement. Especially since I can't do the basement right now anyway. Oh god, Ben is trying to farm some stuff. I'm not sure yet, but he's pulling that tree. Find something.
Get some HP. Not sure what he's after right now.
I'm not sure either. He's got 15 bumps. Does he want to go to Zora? Or did he actually just want the HP?
There is a fairy in the tree right there.
I'm not sure. Maybe he was after money and then gave up. Because he's making his way up to Zora.
Screw you in the dark maze?
Yeah, he's probably in pod. No, that doesn't make any sense. Orpheus already did pod.
He is.
So he... Oh, he's actually here. Oh, the money? Is he after the money? Oh no, the B key was down here. Right. The B key was on there.
Going to the dark maze too.
I had nothing.
I would use Bombos right now. Yeah, he is. I don't like the dark maze in the dark with
Yeah. Did Orpheus maybe skip the dark room, the dark maze? That might be a thing. Because there were only 2 red rupees here and the big chest has the map or the... I would imagine Orpheus didn't do it. Orpheus didn't kill Helmasaur King, it's not marked on his trap.
Well,
imagine he just...
Whatever medallion it is, green team's got it. They found Quake on the graveyard ledge.
Oh damn, it's really nice.
There's no mystery here now for them. They're gonna open that Turtle Rock one way or the other.
Yep.
And now they can go to Zora if they want. It wouldn't surprise me if Zora had the lamp.
Lamp could also be an Agano. The damn thing hides there. Loves to hide there.
That would be a
And
nice
nobody's really
place
had
for
a-
it to be. Like, it's annoying, but it makes
Yeah.
sense. I hate it when it doesn't make sense, and to me it doesn't make much sense when it's in the end of the dark. I feel like that's mean. I feel like they should code against that circumstance with this one item.
Trying to go to... you can't get across there without flippers.
The lamp hiding all game long. We've talked about this last time it happened. Really only hurts new players tremendously, and experienced players
Yeah.
not too badly, usually. Like, if my first run of this game was lampless, I probably wouldn't have played a second. Let's just put that out there.
Yeah, I get that. That can be incredibly frustrating. Although I imagine these guys won't have too much, except with Aghanim's Tower, because, like I said, that's not really something people practiced. Hookshot Cave on Orphis doesn't seem to be paying off either. T-Rock's Quake, it seems, which is best case scenario for green team, really, because
Yeah. That was a
red
pretty
doesn't
long
have
haul.
that, and it's in a real pretty terrible location, actually.
It's one of the top chests that no one wants to go check.
Yes.
There's not too many more that are more annoying than that. Outside of dungeons that you don't want to do.
Only saving grace here is that they have everything to do graveyard area, so that makes it more likely that red team is going to. You usually don't go there if you're missing something that's necessary.
We need to find the fire rod. And at this point, do they even need the lamp? Maybe not. But Priya has taken a death.
It depends on if they trust their Aga tower skills. Although I think Bentizi is going to go do Aga now.
Yeah.
Can't imagine him coming here without doing Aga again.
Yep, that's what he's doing. I can't do this. This is beyond me. But
No, I cannot do that either.
if we grinded enough hearts, I could bumble through it. The worst thing about not having the spoiler information is not knowing where the heck they need to go. If no one finds the lamp, it's gonna bother me. I'll download the seed myself and look for it.
I'm pretty sure the race feed.
I don't know why he went
You
in
have
there.
to play the seed.
Did he forget he didn't have the lamp? He just bailed out after getting the first key.
Yeah, he probably forgot about it. Oh wow. Okay.
There's nothing in Aghanim's Tower. It's a huge waste of time, except for the one item you get from the woodcutters and
Yeah,
pyramid.
it only gets him. It only gets him the ice rod. But fire rod doesn't show up either, and that's a tricky one because Orphis is starting to check locations you actually need the fire rod for. So
Yep.
they are actually running out of options here slowly.
It could be in Skullwoods. It could be vanilla. Let's find out. Nice dash bomb.
Yep, really nice.
There it is! The lamp in Skullwoods.
Oh damn! That's such a terrible location. Oh,
That actually helps Red Team out a little bit here. They're not so far behind now. If they find Quake, they'll be right on par, and they have the lamp on the edge.
yep.
There's only
It's
one
really
more
only
item
going to help
you can
him
get.
though. It's really only going to help him though, as long as the fire rod doesn't show up.
Yeah. They can go do Aghanim's, and they can go to Turtle Rock if they can just find that fire rod.
Yep.
Oh
Do
no,
you even
big
need
ground.
anything? Ooh. Do you even need anything except the fire rod for
That's
run
it.
completion?
Just gotta go get the Titan Mitts off the mountain and get that fire rod found, and they should be good.
Yeah. They need
And-
red key needs Quake still.
Yeah. Red needs Quake and
Which-
fire rod.
Green doesn't have that problem.
Green team needs. I figure they need the lamp. They don't seem like they want to do Aghanim either.
They probably need the lamp, which is fair. It's really fire rod gating it for green team here, because once they have the fire rod, they're going to Skull Woods, and then they're finding the lamp.
Everyone knows where the myths are. They're free. They just require a little bit of walking around.
Does Aghanim help at all? It doesn't help right now. That's why they're putting it off. But they have to do Aghanim because he locks Ice Rod.
Solsky's taking a look at Turtle Rock.
Yep, it's Quake.
Really good playing going on right now. 36 minutes in, and we are almost ready to roll out here.
Yep, crew are finding the blue mail from Catfish. Find. It's one of those. It's one of those that you always like. If your teammate finds it, you're not going to go out if you were to get it, most likely. Especially not at Quakefish.
Red found Quake.
Yep, alright. So there's that advantage.
With the lamp, they can go do Aghanim without much pain. That's not much of an advantage, though, because that's not going to help them find anything else. Like, there's not any other... Like, they could go to... I don't even know. They can't do Swamp. Ice Palace is pointless. They could get in, but it's not going to have things you need.
It might if you just assume that the flippers are available somewhere, but that's a tough call.
Let's do the blacksmith. That's my guess, and looks like Orphus is checking that. There's 3 items there.
Yeah. Yeah, this part of Dark World seems really attractive right now that they have the lamp and the mitts, so they're back on track basically.
Spike Cave
Solsky
being done by
Spike
Solsky. Yeah, this could pay off. Very easy to do it with half mana in the cape.
It's really out of way place too. So if the fire rod is here.
Outer could be a thing. It's nice to have anyway.
Yeah. It's nice to have, plus it unlocks an item.
It's nice to have, but his partner's not going to go get it, I guarantee. That is way too far out of the way. Also, has anyone turned in that mushroom?
I don't think they have. Mushroom is usually one of those where you're like, ow! And not the lamp, the flute. And then the flute never shows up.
Solsky can't decide where he wants to go. They're a little confused.
Sometimes happens in 2v2. Well, there goes the mushroom. And it gives a red rupee.
Blacksmiths have unfortunately given the flippers out.
Oh no. It's not what you want to see right now.
Which means that while he delivers this chest, he'll think about, and probably will head into Swamp Palace.
Yeah, it's honestly your best call right now. With the green panda, it has 7 items in total.
What a pain.
It's so hard to turn down Swamp Palace right now. I couldn't do it.
The blacksmith giving him Fire Rod instead of that would have saved him like 10 minutes.
Yep. Solsky making the good call here. To check blacksmith as well, I imagine. Soon. And kind of turn that powder. Which is really important. I'm a strong believer in teams. You should always turn in a fetch quest item immediately. Especially if it's in Spike Cave, you can tell your partner immediately if you should get it or not.
Where's Solsky going? Skullwoods?
Probably. Oh, nice. He's gonna find that lamp.
Yeah. It's gonna be pretty even here again. Real quick.
Yep.
As soon as green team checks the blacksmith, I can't imagine they'll delay that too much.
No, me neither. I would imagine... I feel like red team has checked like a handful more locations, but other than that, this is pretty even.
If they've been watching any of these races, the Peg Cave has been the end of teams many times already. Green potion for the chest, but it's time for Swamp Palace. I figure that's going to be a pretty obvious place to go.
Would be really surprised if he doesn't go to Swamp Palace.
I'd be really surprised if Swamp Palace didn't have the Fire Rod in it.
Nah, could be an Ice Rod in Ice Palace. Who knows? In the
That's
swamp.
true. Oh, that's right. That stupid dungeon's open now.
Yep. You can do Ice Palace with bombos. It's terrible, but you can do it.
We have access to 10 items right now. Because of the flippers. And Zora's stuff as well. 2 more.
I don't think anyone's gone to Zora yet.
Nobody.
Oh, there's the lamp for Solsky.
There's 2 items at Zora that can be accessed. There's 3 in ice. There's 6 in swamp plus the green pendant.
Yep.
All because of the flippers. And then there's the lake cave. I don't believe anyone went there. I think somebody did check it though. I think somebody did fake flippers at the start.
Kryu is just now going to Blind's Hut for the 300. Oh, that's interesting. That's very nice. He actually paid attention to that really well. Remember the 300 is there.
He's gonna be doing Zora, I bet, with that.
Yep.
If he bothered to pick that up.
It's really clever. I don't think I would have remembered that. The 300 rupees that your partner found at like the beginning of the run in Blind's Hut.
300 rupees is a pretty nice prize. Where is he going? Is he just taking the warp to Zora? Is that faster than...
Yes. Yes, the warp is faster.
Solsky looks like they're checking blacksmiths. Ventisi fake flippered into Ice Palace. Not messing around with flippers at all, trying to skip that item. Might be a
yeah,
huge
you might as
fail.
well. You might as well. Oh, actually, green team doesn't even know yet where flippers are. They're about to find out. They're about to find out, and then they're going to feel really good about going to ice.
Yeah, this could be... for them, this is a pretty big risk, but it's actually a sensible thing to do. If they knew flippers were in this, this would be a good call that you would make anyway.
I can't wait to see what his powder gives, honestly.
If powder gives fire rod, then this is gonna wrap up real quick.
Yeah.
But if not, then I still think it's in swamp. But we haven't seen anything in swamp just yet.
Nope. If he found fire rod, he'd just immediately leave.
Looks like he's not doing the left side of swamp.
Taking the risk. I don't like it in 2v2s personally, but I understand why people don't want to go to left side. Kryu are going to ice. Makes
They're
sense.
splitting up. Yeah.
Oh, there's coming that powder. Moment of truth. If the fire rod is here, that's huge for green.
It's so disappointing.
Aww. Man.
I had high hopes. We still haven't gotten anything in swamp, but we did skip 2 chests, I think. I didn't see him go left.
Fucking Bombo's Ice Palace. I hate it so much. Oh, and he doesn't even get the pity key. If you get a key from that one or the first chest, you can just go right here and skip the whole basement shenanigans.
Solsky get the flippers? I didn't see him pick them up.
Yeah, he must have. He did Batcave and stuff.
He's gonna wrap up blind instead of checking swamp. That's interesting.
That's really interesting. Not sure I'm a fan. You want to find that fire rod as fast as possible.
If it is in swamp, maybe you could save your buddy a little time. But Bentizi might end up just getting the flippers and doing it. I think Bentizi's in the lead as far as dungeons. That might be why.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, Orphus might be wandering right back into swamp here in a second if this boss doesn't drop the key, or the key item, Fire Rod.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's found the map.
Oh, there it is.
Ooh, okay. Oh, that's huge for Red Team.
Red Team's got a... Yeah, they're just way ahead now. They've got everything. They're in go mode. They just need to do Aghanim's Tower, and they can start cleaning up.
Yep. Korea still needs to grab that lamp. So that's not the biggest of deals. You can go to swamp and then go to... Yeah. And this is why Solsky should have gone to swamp.
Yeah, they'd only be a couple minutes behind. If they don't get there soon, there's not going to be a race left.
Yep. They need to go to Swamp really soon. I understand Solski's idea of going here because, you know, he was already there. And it's a fast dungeon, but...
They could still go mode it, so it's not like they're losing time.
Oh, yeah.
But they're going to be a couple minutes behind, at least already.
Yeah. See, the thing is, Orphis only has two crystals from what I can tell.
Yeah, I do think that Bentisi and Solski have a dungeon lead, a very small one.
Solski doesn't have any dungeons. Either that or he forgot to mark them.
I don't think he's been marking them. I'm pretty sure he's cleared 2, maybe 3.
He was in Eastern, but couldn't clear it. I'm not sure.
Pretty sure he did Tower of Hera because he's got the red cane.
True that. Yeah, they might have slight dungeon lead, which makes up for the fire rod for now. Yeah, all this time that Solski is spending on an already cleared place now could go into finding a fire rod.
I don't think it's terrible because it's towards the end and they already know the dungeons. There's really not too many places left for them to look. So they'll find it soon, and they're going through these dungeons as quick as they can anyway, so they're not saving any time doing these. Actually,
it's his line of thinking. Their line of thinking might that they're pretty certain, if they're not 100%, it's like 95, that it's either in ice or swamp.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's their only options. So maybe Solski is just killing time to wait for Bentisi to see if it's in ice, so he doesn't go to swamp or nothing. I wouldn't be surprised if they're both going to swamp right after this, after Ben finds out it's not there.
I mean, what's even left for him? I can't think of much. I don't know if anyone went to Agina's ever.
No, I don't think anyone ever went to Agina.
No one went to Zora ever, I don't think.
Kryua was up there earlier.
Did he actually go all the way? I didn't see.
Yes he did.
What did he get?
But it was nothing. I don't remember. It wasn't anything worthwhile though. Solski going to... Pod? Is he just catching up on dungeons while that's Ben search? Probably not too bad of a strat.
Apparently somebody went to Agina's for Harpies, so yeah, there's really not any locations left. Ice is a crystal, so it's not a huge waste of time either. It just sucks to full clear it.
Yeah.
Orphis, first one to get this mini boss guy here.
Yep. Ben went to Agina apparently with a heartbeat. Where is Ben going? I don't... Okay, I'm completely confused as to what's on Green's mind right now.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, is he getting the lamp?
He's getting a lamp, yeah, but what do you need the ice rod for? Do they think it's in T-Rock?
I think he just wants to have it for killing Aghanim. Maybe he'll get that done.
Yeah, but the only logical reason to would be if you figure that
man,
fire
Orphis,
on T-Rock.
watch it, man. You're too close. Pixels away from getting blasted here. Hope he doesn't end up dead to Aghanim. Oh no, he did it again.
Ooh. Uh-oh, he's gonna get struck by that fireball, is he? There's one coming right at him. Oh!
What is this risky Aghanim play? It's not worth it.
That's a really costly death if he takes that.
Yeah, that would be like 5 minutes. And Aghanim's got those stupid blue orbs. They're liable to hit you. Like, it's not safe to fight this guy with low health. He's dangerous.
Most intense Aga fight I've ever seen.
I think the green team has straight up assumed Swamp Palace has it at this point. They're just clearing dungeons. They're just doing various things.
Yeah, I hope so.
Bentisi's grabbing the flippers. Forged by smiths in fire.
I think what they could be doing here is they don't think they need to search with 2 people anymore, which makes sense. So Solsky kind of just takes his time catching up on dungeons while Ben looks for it. That could be the line of thought.
Checking the chest, they're gonna be disappointed with that, but he'll probably go into swamp right after. He's got the hookshot dash glitch going on with the chest, lets you run with it. That helps a lot.
Yep, that's really nice. Yeah.
Solsky went down, but I think he has his fairy blinds. No, he doesn't.
Oh yeah, he does.
Ow.
Oh no! Wait, where did he die?
I don't know. He died to the boss in Palace of Darkness.
Oh, that hurts.
Pretty brisk walk back here.
You are coming up on Argus here. Gets that fire rod. It gets the go mode.
That duck games thing. Well, he's got the lamp. The way back won't be too painful, but it is a couple minutes gone.
Yeah. Ben coming up on, I imagine.
Looks like it. We're gonna see things wind down here. It's gonna be closer than you would think for a team that was in go mode so early. I think they're gonna still be pretty close.
I still think Green started searching with 1 person little too soon, but we'll see how it works for them there. Oh no, where's he going? That's not where Swamp is. I think I should just stop assuming what Green is doing. Getting it wrong every time anyway. He's gonna ice. Oh wait, what?
He did ice. Ice is clear. He didn't check this.
That's on the island. Oh.
Oh no, not the book. Oh god.
Oh, ooh, ooh. Oh no. Oh, that's gonna come. Oh no, this is bad.
They're gonna check Ether. They're gonna check Bombas. They're gonna check Desert before they do Swamp. Like what we were saying with the mirror, the book is even worse. It unlocks 3 really annoying items.
Yep.
The altar can be checked, the desert can be opened, and 2 tablets can be gotten. And he's gonna check those now instead of the right thing because he got the book and he thinks maybe this is where things are.
And meanwhile, Solsky is doing dungeons they've already cleared. Again, I just think they stopped searching with 2 people a tad too early.
He really should just do the new dungeon. I don't know why he's re-clearing these.
I guess... I'm just trying to figure out... They probably just want Solsky to get like a really fast time, you know? They kind of just hope that he'll find the fire rod in time for Solsky to just grab it and keep rushing. So he gets like this really fast time that drags their average up.
The advantage is that they'll be having a lot of crystals when they finally find it, so at least they won't be having to clean up a bunch of dungeons. But they are ending up having to do a lot of work. Them finding the book is bad news. That might cost them the game that they found the book.
It might. It really comes down to whether Ben is going to walk left or right now after the tablet.
Desert
the shovel? Oh no!
Another stupid item. He's doing desert instead of swamp. And this is why the book is bad. You don't want to see some items, like they're just not good for you.
Yeah. And beat desert? No, he couldn't have done desert yet. He just got the book earlier.
Your fake information now. No, there's no way he could have got in here.
Yeah.
First one into desert right now. First one with access. No one else has access. The flute seems like it's straight up in...
Galen's tower, yeah.
Yeah, Galen's
Or
tower.
if he's buying a bunch of those safety potions. Want that.
That's not Lamolus, that's Moldorm.
Solsky done with Eastern. Is there any other pendant you can do? Crystal, I mean, sorry. Oh god, Solsky, go to swamp.
I think he's doing it.
Can't expect him to see Duaga there. See Duaga there. Yeah, he's definitely going to swamp now. Okay.
There's no way he can miss this item, so no matter how fast he goes through here.
It will depend on whether he does left side though. That still costs a bunch of minutes.
Yeah. Skullwoods is gonna be a fast dungeon for everybody.
Yep.
Red team's gonna clean it up right now. Man, they're 5 crystals in. So has Bentisi though.
And it's 5 crystals, damn.
Yep, he needs to do
5
Skull Woods and Turtle Rock. That's it.
Yep. Needs the fire rod for both of them.
This is
Korea
super-
fighting the best boss in the game here. That was a very solid mock though.
Yeah. Didn't expect him to have any trouble, but he cleaned him up really fast.
Half magic and fire rod usually makes it a lot more comfy.
12 hearts too. I'd feel safe with 12 hearts and Fighter Sword.
And Bloomhill.
Yeah.
He's gonna enter. He's gonna leave Skullwoods to the right side. Grab the Quake medallion.
Lamolus apparently has an item, which is really annoying. Yep,
This is even worse.
he had to full clear
Oh,
the
and
freaking
what an
desert.
item they have.
I think that he's got to be heading to Swamp now, right? Like, he didn't save and quit because he figures it's faster to walk. I think that's why. Or maybe he thinks he wants the pendant or the altar.
You
just in
lost.
case.
Probably dependent, yeah, because yeah, he's gonna save and quit here. Because his portal is up on the tablet ledge, so he can't get it.
He's preparing for the worst case scenario, which would actually be a good scenario for them right now if the fire rod was on the altar instead of where it actually is.
Yep.
He's gonna go dig and then probably head to swamp himself. I don't see what's left for him other than the shovel here. He's got no choice
Goddamn
now.
shovel.
The
That
game's gonna,
goddamn shovel.
game's gonna twist his arm into that swamp that he doesn't want to do.
And Solsky is doing the left side, so that's gonna cost him a little extra. Save and quits away from that grove. He's thinking. Thinking, can I go anywhere other than swamp? Can he?
I can't think of anything, but apparently he can.
Uh-oh.
There's always some other place I haven't remembered. What is it? Where's he going?
He's gonna check the pedestal, isn't he?
That may be, but why? I mean, you've already got all the medallions anyway. Like if it's on the altar, you'll get it. Guess it's good information for his buddy, but I mean, I don't usually check the altar. I feel like I'm wasting my time looking early, and late game I feel like I might as well get it when I get it at this point.
I like having the information.
There's the flute. Oh my god, don't go to Mire. Don't go that grand mile.
That was 10 arrows on the pedestal. You found the flute in Swamp?
Yeah, on the left side.
Yeah.
Now Ventizi's definitely going to head there, because that opens up a whole bunch more. Theoretically, another 5 items gets thrown into the pool by Swamp, so Swamp is currently worth 12 items.
Let's just hope that Solsky will be done with Argus before Ben gets to that flute. Otherwise, Ben might just mirror out and fly to Mire.
That'd be the worst.
Yeah. They still both haven't done Agony either.
Oh man, that's gonna take a while too. Kroya's working on it now. He needs that for his last dungeon. He's gonna be the first clear. The flute won't help with anything. The flute is definitely at this point an awful thing to have found.
I don't even think they're gonna activate it.
Yeah. It's not gonna make up for the time it would take to turn on or get there to turn it on, and it certainly is not good for them to have found it because it might confuse them even more.
Yeah.
It is.
It's not gonna help this late in the run.
You need to get it closer to the start. Like at least in the first half.
Yeah, Green also got really unlucky here. That literally the last place they can check for Fire Rod is the Fire Rod. But at least it looks like Ben is gonna stay away from right side Swamp.
They're playing really well. They just refused to check this place, and it happened to be where it was. Happens. It's gonna come down to average time here, I think. Depends on how far along Orpheus actually is. I'm not sure. He's finishing blinds now. He might be on his last dungeons as well. Looks like he needs to do ice.
Yes, he needs to do ice still.
That'll take him a while. Like, he's gonna have his time similar to Solsky and Ventizi,
He's gonna go mode ice. He's gonna go mode ice. It's not gonna take that long.
Well, they're gonna do Skull Woods while he's doing that, and they're gonna be in Ganon's Tower at the same time.
Yeah.
Korea, though. Oh, they have
this is just in time for Ben not to go left. Oh no, Ben might actually get the key into the key door.
Nice.
No, this should be fine. This should be fine. Perfect timing.
At last. I love the double drums. Any excuse,
I love it.
With that, Solsky's heading straight to Swamp, straight to Skull Woods, and probably Ice Palace as well. Needs to do Aghanim.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Solsky's picking up the end of the pack here. Got a couple more dungeons to do than everyone else. He has 4. He's got Aghanim, he's got Ice, Skull Woods, and Turtle Rock.
Aghanim is kind of the bad one here.
Priya just finished his, and now he's going to grab his Ice Rod, be the first one into Turtle Rock.
Yep, what is he going for? You can go right here. I mean, I know there's a path, but is that actually a path?
You can go left. I don't like this path.
Left, I mean, yeah.
It's a mess.
Yeah, exactly. This screen right here. That's probably faster than save and quitting, I want to say. Yeah, that's definitely faster than save and quitting.
Fire out for Ventizi as well, that's everything. Ice Rod, Korea's got it. Time for Turtle Rock. No more mysteries from the seed. Silver arrows are still missing, but with any, they're probably Ganon's Tower.
Yeah, what's Orpheus doing? Oh, he's going to Ice Palace. duh. I was like, I was thinking he's getting the book, but no.
These racers probably don't need silver arrows, they're probably set, so... Especially with the red sword. You playing in that NES game?
Oh, I haven't checked it out yet, no. I had the charity marathon today, so I kind of prepared for that all weekend.
Oh, how'd you do?
I did well. I didn't finish my second run. But, so I ran 2 runs. The first one was standard. The second one depended on how much people donated. And it was an entrance shuffle, and I didn't even come close to finishing it.
I don't think are those always completable? Did they fix them? Because when I was looking at...
They are always completable, yeah.
They were not finished when I was checking. That was a while ago.
I haven't seen an impossible one yet. I haven't done too many, but I've followed the races. It's quite interesting, but also really confusing.
I just kind of took people's word for it when they said the seed was impossible. Like, Jake Hooper and them were running one. They're like, we can't do this one. And I just figured that he meant that it wasn't ready yet. Not that he got stuck.
Yeah.
Because he probably wouldn't the kind of player who would get stuck.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I got stuck really early, and it cost.
Green doing Aghanim now makes sense. They can use that warp later if they want, but it's not gonna help them out anymore. They go straight from here to Ice Palace or whatever. It's kind of right in between the dungeons that they need. Orphis is trying to do his bomb jump, having a little trouble. Zora is
tricky one.
He's a pixel taller than Link. You gotta accommodate for that.
Yeah. It's why I kind of started learning the shadow as a visual cue, because that's the same for each character. I know Spooty uses the sword. There's like tons of visual cues you can use for that bomb jump. But you probably want to use one that's equal on each character.
Bomb jump will make that dungeon really fast. Fast as Skull Woods, so he is still ahead too. This looks bad for Green Team. They're gonna need to play really well in Ganon's Tower to catch up. I hope that Red Team has some mistakes.
Over some deaths on Red Team.
Bilski's got Aghanim dead, but he still needs 3 crystals. He's gotta go do Skull Woods and Ice.
He needs 3 crystals, but 2 of them are Skullwoods and Ice. It's not too bad. Surprised he didn't do Ice after Swamp, actually. I think that's a mistake. You're right next to it.
Very clean on Cold Stare.
Very, very clean, yep.
They're gonna have trouble beating Orphis' time in Ice Palace. He messed up a couple bomb jumps, but he's not gonna give him any chance to catch up. Why is he turning on the flute?
I don't know. I guess it might help him, Solsky in particular, because he has to go to Skull Woods now anyway, and he needs to fly to Ice after. So that's probably gonna save him enough time to justify activating it. But we're talking about a few seconds here, really. He's gonna use that twice. Once to fly from Skull Woods to Ice Palace, and then fly from Ice Palace to T-Rock. I hate that bomb. It always bounces away from the wall. The one Kuruyo just placed.
Yeah. I've tried to figure out where to stand to make sure that doesn't happen. I just back up a step. Shroud for Benteezy. Is that it for him? I think it is.
Yep.
I think he has everything else. We'll be heading into Turtle Rock as well. He has to do Skull Woods yet, right?
Skull Woods and then go to T-Rock.
That's
It's
unfortunate.
looking bad. It's looking bad for green team.
They're a good 5 minutes behind.
They would need a couple of deaths here to try next. Or some random deaths to Aghanim too. Those are fun.
They collectively opened up just about every chest there was, except for Meyer.
Yes. They opened everything. I hate this room without the mirror shield. It's so bad. He takes that death intentionally. That's really smart.
I went through here one time and got those without anything, and I was really happy. But I have not been able to replicate it. Like, I was able to do it without taking a single hit, just weaving in and out, and I can't consistently do it.
He's checking the other chest. Screw it is. Don't know exactly what he's hoping to find.
See if silver arrows are there, but his partner has mirror shields, so he can see if he wants them. He can get them himself. That's what I figure.
Yeah.
Love that dash trick there.
Oh, I love the cane dash. It looks so nice. It says like half a second, but it just looks so good. Alright, I'm expecting to see a really clean Trinex here. Once you have Red Sword, it's really straightforward fight.
Where's Solsky going?
I'm not sure either. Oh, he doesn't have the ice rod yet.
Oh, it's
He
picking
needs
up.
to grab that.
This woodcutter's item is out of the way.
It sure is annoying.
Pretty narrow kill for Benteezy, but he got him. He'll be heading to Turtle Rock now. Be the third one there, unfortunately.
As will Solsky.
Bree is on to Ganon's tower, first one in. Where do you think the big key is?
Oh yeah, get them guesses in. I'm gonna say torch.
I
So
always
it's
say
3
8.
unless he takes like weird left side strats.
Actually gonna kill that Lionel? This Lionel gut's good crafting.
I'm gonna go with 3.
He needs to get Quake too. Oh man, I didn't realize he didn't have that yet.
Oh shit. Oh, it's right there. That's not too bad. Was the big time loss for green? They looked for that fire rod forever.
Yeah.
It wasn't swamp.
They dodged the dungeon that they needed to go into for too long.
Well, it's on George. Yeah, you need the ice rod for Trinex. Literally the only thing you need it for.
Gold sword.
Oh, neat.
Nothing else.
As random as everything is in version 20. Yeah, sorry.
He went right after left. Got 5 chests on the left, and went here got 6 and 7.
This is the standard right side route. Left, go to room and then mirror and go. It only misses you out on like the fire bars room. I don't like this route personally. It's slower a little bit, but this is a really quick seed.
Fire Rod's location killed the time for everybody.
Yep. It's really the only troll item in this entire.
Yep. There it is.
Single arrow. Oh, there's a
Red
big key.
tunic too.
Oh, wow. Imagine that. Red tunic, big key, and a single arrow in one room.
I believe that was chest number 10.
5, 7. Yeah, it was 10. Orphis would become shaky Trinex here. You forgot to switch to the fire rod in time. And once that guy spits ice, it's getting pretty dirty.
Yeah, that ice does not go away. Just sits there and ruins the fight. Not a hard boss though, once you get him down to that part. Ice or not.
Yep.
Oh, that was Team G80K makes the East games. That song was from East. YS, if you don't know what I'm saying. The YS series. I think Oath of Helgana.
I wonder if Orphis is gonna grab that butter sword on the left side. He doesn't technically need it, but you don't technically need it for anything. You can get the same amount of cycles on again with both butter and red sword. It's just a lot easier, obviously, with butter.
When I have cape and half mana, I don't care if I have gold sword at all. I'll be just fine. I think I'll have the exact same cycles when I can cheat. But when you don't, it's not uncommon for me to tank a couple hits, try and keep it to happen.
I love it. He turned left for a second, and then turned around and ran right. Yeah, red both have over 10. Green doesn't.
Not sure how that happened. They just didn't pick them up.
Yeah.
Orphis and Kree went after a couple that were lying around that Green might have opted to skip.
They actually went actively out of their way to grab some of the heart containers that their teammates told them about.
Better safe than sorry. I've seen players die, good players, to dumb crap because their hearts were like 5. Like they just didn't have any.
Yeah, 2v2 tends to do that too. But are both going after Ganon? Yes, they are both finished once this is done. There's a boss at the end of this dungeon. And after that unlocks the final boss.
For Orphis, he didn't get the red tunic even though he went after all those hearts. He didn't get the tunic that whole time. I don't remember where it was.
It was at Catfish. I don't blame him for not going there.
I didn't see where it was. That's pretty gross. After this game, the other game we have is TGH and Resophos.
TGH? Oh, nice. They're getting good games today. Gotta stick around for that.
Versus Mega Kid Icarus and Patty B's. That is in the other lower bracket. Like, it's one of the other 4 lower bracket matches I need to get finished up. This one is too. Actually, there's only 3 left in round 2. So, we're almost done after today. There's just 1 match left to schedule.
Yeah.
Then round 2
Ooh.
finally complete. And round 3
Dragon taking
almost.
it. Yeah. Never mind, he's got a fairy. Never fine. He just faked me out.
Some of the people in this tournament have been waiting a while for their match, but even so, this thing has been moving around at a pretty fast pace. We got round 2 complete almost, 1 game left after today, and tomorrow round 3 upper bracket will be done. Did he not hit the button? What happened?
What? Who didn't have the button?
I don't know. Maybe I missed it. Like it
Who are
looked
you
like
on?
he
Oh,
already-
that's a beautiful pattern. Oh, that blue ball. We are having a little bit of trouble with Aga 2 here. I don't blame him. Like, I can see Orphis. Orphis is actually a man. He didn't grab the butter sword. Saying, I don't need that butter sword. That Isaac music. Doing flashbacks here.
Well, first into Ganon's got pretty good equipment, does not have silver arrows. Gonna have to do a little bit of work on phase 4, but not too much. Solsky died to something.
Chain chomps.
No fairies.
Those guys hit like a truck with green mail.
There's a
Just
lot of
two-shot
RNG
him.
on them chomps, and when you try to do the fastest thing, walking in there and switching it, you could easily end up dead. Yeah, that's happened to me a bunch.
He has 5 hearts. Chain chomps do 6 with green mail, so he dies to another hit if you sneak past him.
Could play it really safe and use the. Well, you can do.
Are
it
you
with
guys doing a
red key.
victory lap?
Oh, jeez.
Wait, did he touch the dog? Did he survive the chomp?
Yeah, they hit for 4.
Oh, well, never mind then.
I think 4 is the most anything hits for. Pretty sure.
No, Ganon hugs you for 8. I know that for sure.
Does
Or maybe
he?
for 6.
What the?
Ganon hugs are terrible. The bats are bad, but touching him is actually the highest damaging thing in the game.
Gold
I
sword
think it's
or
8.
not, it's still a bunch of spins, right?
Gold sword and fire sword on the spins are the same.
12.
I think it's 12, yeah. Because butter sword spins don't increase in damage. So butter sword spin is the same as a red sword spin.
Yep. The only thing here is you could theoretically not spin if you get good timing, really good timing, and you'd still do the
Yeah.
same damage with the gold sword. That's the only edge it brings. Is it basically removes the need to spin. Spin is just the
Yeah,
technique and not the damage at this point.
but also hitting Ganon is a 2-frame window. So
Yeah.
you better be spinning.
You gotta be really good at not spinning if you can do that. That's really tightly timed. No reason not to, honestly. There's plenty of window to spin.
Yeah.
He's got it. First clear Kruya locking it in, and his buddy is right behind him. This looks really good for red team right now.
Looks like we're coming up on just over 125 here.
125.07 is his SRL time.
What's he doing? 125.07, nice. Morph is at the same time coming up with Aghanim here. It won't be too long until he finishes. old fire rod moonwalk. I don't even know how you do that. I gotta learn that. Yeah, this was a great race to watch. Green team getting a bit unlucky on that fire rod, but I also think they just split up. They stopped searching as a pair too early, and it came back to bite them. But it could have just as well worked out if the fire rod was just in, I don't know, desert.
Yeah, that would have been the complete opposite of this.
Yep.
Then we'd be saying, why didn't you go get the book, red team? It was right there.
Yep, Zora's sprite does change colors. He's blue right now. He starts out as green, he turns red. Alright, red sword. Red sword Ganon.
If
that book
if that book was in Ganon's tower and red rupees were on that ledge instead, Ventisi would probably be done right now too.
Yes, that red. That book cost him.
Well, this was a lower bracket game, which means Solskjaer and Ventisi won't be moving on. Korea and Orphis will, assuming that he kills him in the next anytime in the next like 20 minutes, I guess. Which I see not being a problem right now. He's got this under control.
Yep.
It's barely
Once
even
you
a
get past
boss.
the fire bat, once you get past the fire bats, it's a really relaxed fight, honestly.
Yeah, it's really laid back for a final boss, for when you have all these items and you're just kind of pushing them around. Honestly, it feels like a callback to Zelda 1 more than a fight at this point.
Yeah. Zelda 1 was a lot worse though.
Yeah.
He was just invisible and did some random ass teleports, and it was so bad. Oh, I hate when you hit him like that without silvers. Awkwardly stands there and looks at you.
Yeah, so if you don't know this glitch, folks, he's using 2 frames of Ganon's teleport. He's vulnerable to the sword. Right when he warps, pretty much. If you hit him and he's stunned, you have failed. So you don't want to see him get turned blue. That's when you have arrows, you can kill him normally. That right there, that's wrong. That's not going to help Orphis any. He needs to get the attacks that actually connect and do damage. He missed that time too. You can tell when he hits him, he'll still flash like that. He took a hit there. 12 of those and he's dead. So he's working on it. He's getting there.
Yep.
The thing about this is you can only do 2, maybe 3 if it's really perfect, maybe 3 per pass. So
time it really well.
Yeah,
time it really well to get 3 in, yeah.
It's really hard to get 3, but I think you can do it. I don't think you can do it consistently. But like,
you can definitely do it. But I can't do it consistently either. I'm not sure how consistent people can get with it.
I don't think that you can like get 4 sets of 3. I don't think that's possible. But you can throw a 3 or 2 in there once in a while. It's done. Orphis has done it. That means that red team is definitely moving on.
Yep. Ventisi coming up on that Aghanim fight.
129.18 is his time.
So the other race is supposed to start in like what, half an hour? No, 20 minutes more like.
Yeah. Hello, Orphis.
Hello!
Nice run.
Hey, Orphis. GG.
Thanks. I'm telling Kroya to come on chat as well.
That was a really close run up until the fire rod. That was the deciding item right there.
Was it?
Yes.
When did they decide to go there? Did they go to desert instead?
They did.
After finding flippers? Oh. Yeah, I figured that I might just go to Swamp right after delivering the purple chest. It was right there. I didn't have the book or the flutes. We didn't fake flippers. We didn't know where it was. So that was just an easy thing to do. Turned out to be the lucky thing to do.
They went to fake Flippers Ice Palace and then found the Flippers and then did Desert too. They went to Fire Rod last, so you guys had a big edge when you found the Fire Rod in Swamp.
There were not a lot of locations left for it, so
I
yeah,
think
it was.
Swamp
Swamp was a very
just the
good
right
location.
call. Yeah, 7 items there with a green pendant. I think it was just the right call to go.
Yes, exactly. I mean, Kruya told me that he wanted to go to Turtle Rock. Or like, yeah, well, there's maybe one chest we can check, maybe 2. It's like quite rare. I don't know if we're desperate. Yes.
Yeah, I was like, but well, Fire Rod has to be somewhere, so
Yeah.
I went out to check ice without Fire Rod with just Bombos.
It was frustrating watching Ben Teasy, because he could have been done by now too, but he got the book, he did everything the book allows, and then he got the shovel, and he went and dug up the shovel. He did all this stuff until he finally went into Swamp.
Yeah, the shovel was at Bombo's tablet, so he
I
went to dig spot too.
I think they were legitimately at the point where there was literally nothing left. They could have fluted over to Meyer, because they found the flute in Swamp too. You guys skipped that. I'm glad they didn't do that, but they did everything else that they could have done.
Where was the flute again?
Left side.
Left side Swamp.
Left side Swamp. Oh yeah, I usually skip it because it's faster to go to the back first. You have so many more items.
Yeah, and there's also the chance that there's like the big key at the end.
Yep.
So
Exactly. So yeah, we got to the boss. And that was it.
yeah, if that didn't have the Fire Rod, then we would have probably found the flute instead.
Ben Teasy's
Yeah, probably.
32.
That was a close one. We were quite afraid because both players are really, really great.
Yeah, they got stuck. They just made a wrong call.
You never know. Yeah.
It's,
But it's just,
Well, congratulations.
just a
you guys
matter-
are moving
Thank
on
you.
to round 4. I don't know who your opponent is yet.
yeah, I think it's lagging a little bit behind in that bracket.
Yeah, round 4
Yeah,
is
we-
definitely not ready to go yet, so especially on the lower side, I don't have those games done yet, so we have to
Well,
finish
I
round
will
3
talk
up top
to-
first.
I will talk to Dev though. Tell him to hurry up so we can play against him. He's a good friend of mine.
Yeah, that match needs to happen. There's 2 matches left unscheduled in round 2. We're gonna do the next one right after this, so there will be 2
nice.
left to do in round
Great.
2, and then round 2's done.
All right.
Well, I'll let you know when that room's ready. You'll see it up on Discord. Thanks for playing.
Thank you.
yeah, thank you.
Yep,
And,
GG's.
See you guys next round.
See ya.
See ya.
I'm hearing that the next race needs a half hour of extra time.
Oh, I see.
You've been staying up late. How's you doing? Did you change your schedule? Class is done.
Yeah, classes are done. I'm having my next exam in like September, so I'm having just a lot of off time.
I make a lot of Europeans stay up all night. I'm sorry.
It happens. When we used to race ISAC tournaments, it was the exact same. Balls of Steel would start at like 10-hour time, and
Benteezy.
Hello, hello.
How you doing?
hello.
Frustrating fire rod.
Is that what they found like way before us or something?
Yes.
They went to swamp as soon as they got the flippers, and you guys found the flippers pretty similar time. That
When
was
did
when it
they-
split up.
Did they find the mirror at the same time we did?
They took a little longer
right.
to find it, I think, but
It's-
Because it was like mirror to mitts and mitts to flippers, and then flippers to fire rod. So I was trying to figure out like at what point in that chain we messed
they-
up.
they found the mirror a little later than you. Went straight to Mitts, just like you did. Found the flippers, but then after flippers, you went to ice, and Solsky started clearing dungeons you had already done.
Yeah, I'll tell you why you lost first place. It's because you found the book. It is 100% because you picked up the book. If you didn't see the book, you would have probably won this.
That makes sense. Because I did both tablets and then desert.
Yeah.
And then
Yep. And then you found that shovel, and that cost you even extra.
Solsky took a Ganon death just now. Oh.
Okay,
Nice.
that makes sense. Yeah. Because we were talking about the book, we were like, because we didn't know where the lamp was, right? So everything we had was technically sequence breaks.
Yes.
Because we all went up Death Mountain without it, I assume. So
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, there has to be a lamp or a flute, like somewhere in these locations. And then he found the lamp, so we were like, all right, cool. And then he found flippers, and we're like, oh shit. Which one was the one that we shouldn't have been sequence breaking? But that was fun. I like that seed. It was
Yeah, if it weren't
I think
for
it
the
was-
fire rod, it would have been really clean.
I think I should have built. I spent like 2 minutes walking around doing absolutely nothing after I finished Pot Eastern, because I was gonna check Quakefish, but then I hookshot it across to the graveyard, and then I realized I didn't have flippers to get back. And then I was like, whatever, I'll just go do Aghanim and then get my Ice Rod in case I find the Fire Rod on Death Mountain. Then I could just do Turtle Rock. And then I went to Aghanim and I didn't have the lamp, and I was like, oh wait, I can't do this either. And then finally I went up Death Mountain and got my mitts. And like, it took me so long to do that, even though I got mirror first, that Solsky actually got his mitts before I did, because I was wasting so much time. So I think that was a turning point, because if I had had mitts, I would have did Hookshot Cave and then Smiths. And then since I was ahead on crystals with the flippers, I would have did Swamp.
Was that your line of thinking? Because I was really confused when you did ice and Solsky basically just started doing crystals that you had already done. Were
Yeah,
you
so
guys just
basically-
hoping- Yeah, go ahead.
Basically, the line of thinking originally was, when I found the mirror and he found the mitts, was I was gonna go up Death Mountain, get the mitts, check Hookshot Cave, and then Smiths, right?
Yes.
But we were like, do we want to do Quakefish before I go up? And he was like, yeah. And then he was like, oh, you also have to pick up your hookshot before you come up. So I was like, okay. So I went and got my hookshot, and then as I was walking up to Quakefish, I was like, oh crap, I can check these two locations right here because I have the mirror. So I hookshot it across, and then I forgot I couldn't get back. And then I was originally like, what I should have did after Pod Eastern was immediately save and quit, go to escape, get my hookshot, kill Aghanim, get my Ice Rod, go up Death Mountain. That's what I should have did. Because if the Fire Rod is in Hookshot Cave, then I just go straight into Turtle Rock. And then I can clear Turtle Rock and check it for us. And then if it's not, then I just go about my business. But because I got sidetracked by the graveyard and Quakefish and all this other stuff, he actually wound up catching up. And then after I got my mitts, he had already checked Hookshot Cave. So, and then at that point we were like, how many crystals do you have? He was like, I only have Hera. I was like, wow, I have 4 and I'm working on my 5th. So since this tournament is average time, I'm like, it doesn't matter if you even find the Fire Rod now, because I'm going to finish 20 minutes before you. So you need to just catch up. And I'll look for the Fire Rod. And then that's when I went with my flippers, and I did all the tablets, and I did everything.
Yeah.
And then, but it was too late.
It's not a bad plan. It was really just a matter of you checking Overworld when it was in a dungeon. Just the 50-50 call, and you took the wrong side of the coin.
Yeah. But the book misleading me everywhere makes sense. It was fun, though.
Yeah, we knew when you had the book and the shovel. You found the shovel with the book, and it just kept on going on and on, just the wrong places.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Yeah, so you were right, Chris. It was the Fire Rod.
It was the Fire Rod, yeah.
Because we got the book, so we did tablets and desert, and then the tablets gave me shovel, and then I went and did that. So basically, they got flippers and went straight to swamp, and we got flippers
It was funny too.
and did
'cause
everything else.
When we saw that, we didn't have flippers yet, and I was like, maybe I should just Jesus dash to the book and get it and see what that unlocks. That would have made it even worse.
But yeah, it was a fun race. I don't know if you had any thoughts you wanted to share, Chris.
I hate pod. That's pretty much it.
A lot of dark running that time. No lamp for anybody for a long time. I forget who it was, but somebody went into Aghanim's, got a key, and then turned around as if they realized they didn't have the lamp all of a sudden.
That was Ben. Ben's like, oh my god, I don't have the lamp. We didn't have fire rod either, so
If I had fire rod, I would have did it. Usually I
Yeah.
have fire rod at that point in the game, but I didn't have either of them, and I was like, oh crap, I don't know how to do this totally blind. I only know how to do it with one or the other.
I just knew once I died twice, it was like, it's going to be a very steep uphill battle. Just because it's not so much the time loss, it's the time loss that I can be helping out Ben check items. So now I'm relying on him for checks.
You guys were actually still doing fine until you went wrong with Swamp. Like, you found the mirror first, you found the mids first, you found the flippers first, and then it went downhill.
Yeah.
You found Quake first, too. I'm pretty sure. Like, you had an edge there. They didn't know what medallion to use, and you already knew and had it.
Yeah.
It was really just.
And we're a bunch of throwers, Chris.
Yeah. Well, that's my point too. Is like I died twice, and that's like what 4 or 5 minutes. So now I'm rushing to do crystal dungeons to keep up with Ben, and now like better options like Swamp. Say when we get flippers and ask Ben. That was the first thing I said is like maybe we should check out Swamp, but now I got to catch up, right? We gotta go with safer plays.
Yep. Well,
Yeah, if it had been at like Ether Tablet or something, like we would have.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, no doubt
Or
about it.
desert.
If it was in desert, you would have put way ahead because they were definitely still doing ice and swamp.
Yeah.
I had fun, nonetheless. Thank you for the tournaments, Mike.
Yeah, thanks for
It was,
joining.
Yeah, I did for the most part. Hey, did you guys catch that that near snipe by the arrow guard on the bridge? By the way.
I don't think. Was it?
Oh.
when he
I
was
caught it,
fake
no.
flippering.
I didn't see it.
Almost
Yeah,
got
all I
shot.
heard was the ding when I was talking to Ben. I was like, oh my god, I completely forgot about him.
Well, at least that's less painful than it used to be. I've thrown a race because of that.
Yeah.
Oh right, you would have only died now. I forgot.
Yeah,
it's
that
not
was our practice race. I remember that. You were racing with problems.
Yeah.
Yes, we did that, and Smite got hit and had to do the whole escape again.
It's
Ouch.
20 minutes gone, is what that was.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
Still finished at the same time, though. That's just the teamwork advantage. Well, thanks for playing, guys. Hope you had a
No problem.
good time.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Have a good night. Thanks
All right,
again.
take care.
We do have another race, but I'm not sure if it's going to start at 8. It looks like they need a little bit of time. They said it is race 36. I mislabeled it as 38, but it's 36 in the lower bracket. It's TGH and Resipos versus Patty B's and Mega Kid Icarus.
I'll be there for that if you have room for a commentator.
So it's 7:30. Yeah, they're saying 30 minutes.
Oh, sounds good.
So we'll be back online then. I'm going to take a break for now, get something to eat. We'll be back with that race, and then I'll play some crappy 90s RPG called Legend of the Guy after that. So got a lot of content tonight. Take it easy, folks. See you back here in 30.
All right, later.